Hi, I'm here to talk about anxiety and how we effectively can treat it. So, did you know that anxiety is one of the most common mental disorders in individuals 18 years of age or older in the United States? According to the website adaa.org, the 2018 edition, over 40 million adults in that age range, 18 years or older, um, are affected in the United States alone. So, people with such a disorder are 3 to 5 times more likely to go and see a doctor. And then, people who actually suffer from anxiety, those ones are 6 times more likely to have another psychiatric disorder along with it, as opposed to people who don't have anxiety. So those odds are pretty high, and we can fix those. So how do we fix this awful thing that can haunt us from preventing enjoying our life? So today I'm going to tell you how eating the proper nutrition and the healthier foods can help us overcome anxiety, which is the demon that can destroy us from our happy, healthy self. All right, so the first thing that I wanted to show you is medication. So medication is it's the most commonly used treatment to overcome anxiety. And just by Googling how to treat anxiety, there are thousands of different websites that come up that will give you a list of different medicines that you can choose from. So even though I don't really recommend medication for a long-term treatment. I definitely do recommend using it to get things back on track, just to get you back, to get it under control, and just to make sure that you're back to your normal self before you seek other options. So one of the reasons that I don't like the medicine is because, and this is the biggest reason, is because it tricks your body into thinking that you actually need it when you don't. Your body is just so used to taking it that you've become addicted to it. So that's why I wanted to talk to you about the importance of eating a healthy diet and getting proper nutrition for your body. So also the counseling, before I forget, I wanted to tell you that counseling is also a great option to overcome anxiety, but I'm not going to talk about it today because that's not what I'm going to focus on. So we're going to go ahead and get started with the types of foods. And I don't have a visual aid for the magnesium, but magnesium is so important for your body. What does it do for us? It's needed for more than 300 biochemical reactions in our bodies. So it helps to maintain normal nerve control and muscle function. It supports a healthy immune system, keeps the heartbeat steady, and helps bones remain strong and grow stronger. It also helps to adjust the blood glucose levels in our bodies, and helps the production of energy and protein, and helping us to feel more calm. So all of those facts can be found at the medlineplus.gov edition of the 2020 edition. And then most of you are probably wondering what kind of foods have magnesium in them. Well, let me tell you. The fruits and vegetables, the leafy greens, such as spinach and Swiss chard, nuts, seeds, legumes, and whole grains. Those are all foods that you can find lots of magnesium in. So make sure that you're filling your diet with a lot of those. Not all the time, but for the majority, you can eat those. And then also zinc. You can see by this picture, there's a lot of foods that we can eat that have zinc in them. And they also will help us to overcome anxiety in such a way. So zinc is found in cells throughout the body. It is needed for the body's immune system to properly work. And it plays a role in cell division, cell growth, wound healing, and the breakdown of carbohydrates. And all that information can be found, again, on the medlineplus.org website in the 2020 edition. So you're probably wondering where you can find the zinc-rich foods. Oysters, which I'm not a huge fan of, but there's a lot of zinc in oysters. Cashews, any type of nut, liver, beef, and egg yolks. So if you like eggs, that's where you're going to find it. Also, I wanted to tell you that it's not just in foods, it's also in vitamins. Um, Not zinc, but the proper nutrition and where you can overcome anxiety is by taking the proper vitamins. So the vitamins that I take every day and the ones that are recommended are fish oil, which are rich in omega 3s. It reduces inflammation, and if you have too much inflammation in your body, it can damage your blood vessels and lead to heart disease or stroke, which obviously is not very good. And omega 3s help strengthen your myelin sheath, which is a protective covering around your neurons. Um, and that is actually part of your cells. So the better your myelin sheath is, the faster you're going to retain information, and the more information you can go ahead and retain. And you'll get the information brought to your brain a lot faster as long as you're eating the proper foods and taking care of your body and eating the proper vitamins. So also another great vitamin is the vitamin B complex, and this just helps with your energy levels and your brain function and helps your cell metabolism. So it's a great one. A lot of women need to take the vitamin B12 for their attitudes. So vitamin B all around is just a great vitamin to take. Also probiotics, which help with gut health and improve your mood. And then daily vitamins. This is great for men and women. There's one specific to your gender, and it just helps balance out your body so that it can function properly. So I'm just going to quickly go over some foods that can trigger anxiety. A lot of them are pretty obvious, but I just wanted to let you guys know that caffeine is one of them. So you can see the list right here, but I'm going to go through them really fast. Caffeine is a drug that will increase stress hormone levels and increase also the possibility of having panic attacks. So we want to make sure that we stay away from caffeine. Also, you can have a cup of coffee in the morning and still be affected by that cup of coffee later on at night. So you really need to make sure that you're being careful with how much caffeine that you're taking in every day. Even 5 hours after drinking caffeine, 50% of it remains in your bloodstream and has been shown to impair sleep. Potatoes, tomatoes, eggplant, peppers, and goji berries. Those foods all contain a natural pesticide, and it's called glycoalkaloids, which kill insects and worms, but are very toxic to humans. So what happens is it blocks the enzyme that's called the acetylcholine, and that results in overstimulation of your nervous system. Anxiety is one of the many side effects that has been found in humans because of the pesticide. So we just really need to stay away from those foods, and they can stay in your body up to 5 days. So to make sure that you're not affected by these foods, you really should probably get yourself off of them for about a week or so. Alcohol is another really strong one that affects anxiety. It can inhibit your sleep pattern and significantly range from restless sleep to bad dreams to full-blown panic attacks. So also, there goes my camera. Also, aged, fermented, cured, smoked, and cultured foods. These foods contain histamines, which is a powerful neurotransmitter and can inhibit our digestive and hormonal, cardiovascular, and nervous system. It causes anxiety and insomnia by increasing levels of adrenaline, which is our fight or flight hormone. And then the last one is sugar, flour, and other refined carbs. These foods are considered refined carbs and can start your day with a sugar buzz, but you'll notice that halfway through your day, you get really tired, and it can affect your mood, energy, and concentration, and your appetite for multiple hours. So as you can see, eating a poor diet can cause us to have a nutritional deficit and aiding in that possible outbreak of anxiety. So eating a healthy diet that consists of whole foods, fruits, vegetables, and whole grains that are rich in protein, magnesium, and zinc, and making sure that we are taking the proper care and the proper vitamins will ensure that our bodies are getting everything that it possibly needs to function the way that it needs to. So also it cancels out the nutritional deficit that will cause our bodies to become over anxious. Meds can still be used and may still be needed, but you'll notice that you'll have the dose decreased over time, and you may not need them at all after a while. So if you're suffering from anxiety, try these natural methods and of treatment and see if they work for you. In the long run, your body will be thankful and grateful that you've made the right choice to put healthy foods in your body instead of the rich, refined ones. And making the decision for you to live a happier and healthier life to perform to the best of its ability. So, okay,